The provinces of Prussia constituted the main administrative divisions of Prussia upon the Stein-Hardenberg Reforms. History. Following the dissolution of the Holy Roman Empire in 1806 and the Congress of Vienna in 1815, the various German states gained nominal sovereignty. However, the reunification process that culminated in the creation of the German Empire in 1871 produced a country that was constituted of several principalities and dominated by one of them, the Kingdom of Prussia, after it had ultimately defeated its Austrian rival. Its territory covered some 60% of the territory that was to become the German Reich. German Confederation. The German Confederation was established at the Congress of Vienna in 1815, and the Kingdom of Prussia was a member until the dissolution in 1866 following the Austro-Prussian War. The Prussian state was initially subdivided into 10 provinces. The Prussian government appointed the heads of each province, known as Oberpräsident. The Oberpräsident represented the Prussian government in the province, and was busy with implementing and supervising central prerogatives of the Prussian government. The provinces of Prussia were further subdivided into government districts, subject to the upper presidents. As to self-rule, each province also had a provincial diet, the members of which were elected in indirect election by county councillors and city councillors of the constituent rural counties and independent cities. Western provinces: Jülich-Klevesburg until 1822, regions Cleves, Cologne and Düsseldorf. Lower Rhine, Grand Duchy until 1822, regions Aachen, Koblenz and Trier. Saxony, regions Erfurt, Magdeburg and Mersburg. Westphalia, regions Arnsberg, Minden and Munster. In 1822 the Rhine province was created from the Lower Rhine and Jülich-Klevesburg provinces. Eastern provinces: Brandenburg, regions Berlin, Frankfurt and Potsdam. East Prussia, regions Gumbinnen and Königsberg. Pomerania, regions Kozlin, Stettin and Stralsund. Posen, Grand Duchy of Posen until 1848, regions Bromberg and Posen. Silesia, regions Breslau, Liegnitz, Oppeln and Reichenbach. West Prussia, regions Danzig and Marienwerder. In 1829 the province of Prussia was created by the merger of the West Prussian and East Prussian provinces, lasting until 1878. Congruent with the Kingdom of Prussia proper, its territory, like the Greater Polish territory of Posen, was not part of the German Confederation. In 1850 the province of Hohenzollern in southern Germany, created from the annexed principalities of Hohenzollern-Hechingen and Hohenzollern-Sigmaringen, German Empire. The outcome of the Austro-Prussian War put an end to the aspirations of a unified state consisting of the countries in both Germany and Austria. Instead, the North German Confederation was created under Prussian leadership, and following the Franco-Prussian War the German Empire was proclaimed in 1871. The German Empire was dissolved in 1918 following World War I. From 1875 on, the provinces were bodies combining regional home rule through representatives delegated from each rural and urban county, forming the provincial diet, which elected from its midst a head of this self-administration, a lands director, and a provincial government, as well as part of the superordinated overall Prussian royal administration, supervising, on a provincial range, the self-governing municipalities and counties as well as each governorate. For this purpose the respective Prussian Minister of Interior Affairs appointed an upper president to each province, who fulfilled his task with the help of a Prussian government-appointed provincial council. Berlin carried out the duties of the lands director in the other provinces, while the city council doubled as the provincial committee. The Prussian government-appointed chief of police served as the upper president of Berlin. Closing parenthesis. Brandenburg regions, Frankfurt and Potsdam, East Prussia regions, Allenstein, Gumbinnen and Königsberg, Hanover regions, Aurich, Hanover, Hildesheim, Lüneburg, Osnabrück and Stade, Hesse-Nassau regions, Kassel and Wiesbaden, Hohenzollern region, Sigmaringen, Pomerania regions, Kozlin, Stettin and Stralsund, Posen regions, Bromberg and Posen, Rhineland regions, Aachen, Cologne, Düsseldorf, Koblenz and Trier, Saxony regions, Erfurt, Magdeburg and Mersburg, Schleswig-Holstein regions, Holstein and Schleswig, Silesia regions, Breslau, Liegnitz and Oppeln, Westphalia regions, Arnsberg, Minden and Munster, West Prussia regions, Danzig and Marienwerder, Weimar Republic. After the fall of the German Empire, the Kingdom of Prussia was reconstituted with a republican government as the Free State of Prussia. The Free State promoted the democratization of the provinces. The provincial parliaments were elected in direct elections by the voters, unlike before when elected county councillors chose from the midst members for the provincial parliaments. Prussia had to cede virtually all territory belonging to the provinces of Posen and West Prussia to the newly created State of Poland and the League of Nations Mandate of the Free City of Danzig. Smaller areas had been ceded to Belgium, Czechoslovakia, Denmark, the League of Nations Mandate of the Memel Territory, Poland, and the Mandatory Saar. Prussia and its provinces formally continued to exist even though political control was eventually taken over by the National Socialist German Workers' Party following the rise to power in 1933. However, Prussia did not survive the defeat and the division of Germany following the end of World War II in 1945. Several of the provinces attained statehood or became a part of other post-war federal states. Berlin on the expensive Brandenburg regions, Frankfurt and Potsdam, East Prussia regions, Allenstein, Gumbinnen, Königsberg and West Prussia, Hanover regions, Aurich, Hanover, Hildesheim, Lüneburg, Osnabrück and Stade, Hesse-Nassau regions, Kassel and Wiesbaden, Hohenzollern region, Sigmaringen, Lower Silesia regions, Breslau and Liegnitz, Pomerania regions, Kozlin, Stettin, Posen, West Prussia and Stralsund, Posen, West Prussia region, Schneidemühl, Rhineland regions, Aachen, Cologne, Düsseldorf, Koblenz and Trier, Saxony regions, Erfurt, Magdeburg and Mersburg, Schleswig-Holstein region, Schleswig, Upper Silesia region, Oppeln, Westphalia regions, Arnsberg, Minden and Munster,